So we're about to head to the Happies. We just had breakfast and I had some coffee and woke up here in the pit, which is like the local spot to camp to a lot of the places to climb here, but mostly the Sads and Happies because they're really close. And it's just awesome. I love waking up next to the Sierras because it's gorgeous. And yesterday we couldn't see it because it was so windy. It looked like LA smog. There was just so much dust in the air. But now the only thing keeping us from leaving is Stout because she's being cranky. She doesn't want to go. But we'll get going right now. You coming, Stout? Stop. Let's go. Come on. In the car. Let's go. Come on. Go. Inside. Good girl. All right, now we're ready to leave. We're ready to hike at the Happies. Got 3 beers each. I got the 2 pads that I carry. This one's a little bit of a hike up. It's not too bad, but once we're up there, there's a ton of boulders. So my main goal for the Happies today is probably to just log some 6s and hopefully at least a 7 or 2. Saul, do you have any goals for the Happies? I mean, that's good too. So one thing I want to say about dogs on trails. First of all, I've been on this specific path before and found poop bags, which is cool that somebody picked up their dog's poop. But personally, I throw mine in my backpack. It's already in a bag. You shouldn't leave it on trail for somebody else to see it. The whole point is to leave no trace where you go places. So that's one thing that's not cool. Always pick up your dog's poop and take it with you, or throw it away when you can. Jumped off my first attempt, a little nervous. I wish I didn't, but I got it done second attempt. I wish I would have just gone for the flash, but yeah, those holds are really small. I mean, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a millimeter or 2 in a lot of these holds, but it's actually slab climbing the first half. So all you need is a little bit, just a tiny bit, like a fingernail to hang on to and walk up it. And then the last third is on jugs. So luckily that's on jugs because it's really high. But yeah, I got it done in 2 goes. So we're about to try a V6 called Every Color You Are. Overall, this trip so far, today and yesterday, have been very humbling. I thought I was coming ready to crush a lot of these climbs that I've tried before, but I've made about 0 progress on anything that I have tried here, which is hard for me personally. Those who know me closely know that I pride myself a lot on my athletic ability, but I mean, it's a little different for climbing. I used to be a runner, and if I didn't hit a time that I expected, it was hard for me to accept that. And the same is true for climbing for me. I can have expectations, and it's hard for me not to reach those, but the same time, it's kind of fun because I get to come back and try to improve upon that. If I was constantly making progress, I would reach a plateau much sooner, and hopefully I'm not at a plateau right now. But yeah, hopefully sending this V6 will help. And if we don't send it, that's fine too. This is the beginning of the Bishop season. First time here this, I guess, fall/winter. But hopefully we can get it. Gonna work really hard on it. But yeah, that's just something about me. I really pride myself on what I can do physically and athletically. And 2 YouTube videos that helped me kind of, I guess, ground myself was one from Lattice Training. I think that's their YouTube name, but Lattice is a company in the UK that has their own training system or their own testing system to basically see what a climber's level is. And they did a video on the 5 most common traits on an elite climber or elite athlete. And one of those things was that those climbers can reach that last percentage. They can go 100% on a climb. A lot of us go a little bit below that. I'm definitely guilty of that. And it's something I remember I was really proud of reaching when I was a runner. When I made leaps and bounds in my running, it was when I pushed through a mental barrier I didn't know I had. And I'm still kind of waiting to find that in climbing. It's a little different, I think, because I'm so used to just in running, pushing mentally is very easy. Your legs are really strong. I think in climbing, pushing mentally is more difficult because your arms and fingers are not as strong without training. So it's been a little more difficult for me to find that 100% attitude. And it's something I'm trying to find. But I would definitely recommend that video, and I'm going to try to remember to link it in the description of this one. There was also a video I saw from a pro climber. I can't remember who posted it, but I'll find it and again put it in the description. But the pro climber is Nalle. I don't know how to say his last name or if I'm even saying his first name right, but I was talking about how basically all he does now is try to find first ascents. He's so strong. He can send pretty much anything he sets his mind to. And right now he's kind of, his thing is finding first ascents. And it goes a lot deeper than that, but it's just interesting. Like, again, if I was making all these leaps and bounds at the rate that I expected, I would eventually reach a plateau and reach a threshold that you can't cross, at least not yet in our human capabilities. But I'll link that video. They're really interesting, and I want to encourage my viewers to watch other YouTubers that do really cool stuff. So check that out. But right now, Saul and I are going to try this climb. I don't know if I have enough battery to record it. I'll try to. My camera's dead. This is on my iPhone. It's about to die. I have more batteries in the car for tomorrow, but I don't have enough batteries for right now. So hopefully I can record this, but I'll let you guys know if we set or not. Let me show you guys this climb. I always try to do this, but I forget because I think, personally, I like seeing the holds. It starts on really good pockets. So a lot of these are jugs. But the hard part is it's actually pretty overhanging. So if I step back, you'll see it's overhanging. So you're in good holds, but you got to get good feet to put pressure into those hands. And you got to go out here. That's about, I don't know, maybe 5 feet. So it's within my wingspan and Saul's, but a little bit of try hard, good feet, good hands. Once you hit that rail up there, what we want to do is get out to this crack. There's a side pull, but we might go for either hand slot or a gas stone sort of move. And what I'm thinking is once you hit that, you throw a heel back on the rail you were on, lie back, bump from that intermediate out up there. I don't know if you can see those holds, but that's the plan. That's what we'll try. But I think it's nice to have on video the holds so you can kind of see and get an idea of what we are holding. thought that was a good go, but hurt my right shoulder a little. I'm gonna give it a break and then I'll try it again. But I honestly don't think there's an excuse. I think if I try hard enough, it should go. Didn't finish, but yeah, that was actually one of my worst attempts, but it was my high point, so still good. I mean, not right now. I think we come back fresh. It'll go for sure. Yeah, we'll come back for this, but I think we're too beat for it now. And Stout's definitely pooped. She's tired. Look at her.
Look at her bumble out there.
Yeah, we're gonna bail. It's late. I think the moon is telling us to go home. Saul and I just got into the Happies a lot earlier than yesterday. Gonna warm up here on, I think it's called Pirate Booty. And then we're gonna go try Every Color You Are again because we were really close. Check it out, guys. This is the first 5 I ever sent. I did it like a year ago, and now it's been almost a year, and I'm back in Bishop, and I haven't sent anything higher than that grade still. So it's another reason I really want to 6 this trip. It's been almost a year, and I mean, I've gotten a lot more 5s, a lot of 5s. I know 6 is here yet, or 7. So hopefully we can get Every Color We Are, Every Color You Are. All right, time to find out if we came back for nothing or if it was worth coming back to send. Hopefully the latter. we came up to look at Atari, which is this really classic V6, and it's pretty scary. We definitely decided we need at least one more person, someone to spot the spotter because the fall is really bad. But right now, we're on top of the tablelands, so you look behind me, this is the top of the valley. So let me flip around. So this is in front of me, this is Atari, but it's this cool compression. The reason it's bad is because that landing is almost centered, so you can totally go off that edge. But yeah, we're on top of the valley. Right there you can see all of the happies. And the sad boy. Just kidding, he's a happy boy. He got every color you are. That's the happies right there. And then that's the Sierras. And in the distance over there is Bishop. We are not gonna try this today, but I would love to get this climb sometime. Definitely scary, but it's so rad. One day. We're gonna head home now. Every color you are is really the only difficult climb we got today, but it was cool doing Heavenly Path. I got on Solarium again and did that again. And then just a few warm-up boulders at Pirate Booty. But yeah, chill day. It's like noon, we're gonna head home. And I'll just come back and try a lot of these hard climbs. Bishop's the best. Can't wait to come back. So we just got back down from the happies, son. We went to go try every color you are this morning. Both got it. We tried the hold. Didn't get it. Didn't get the hold. Didn't even get close, but we'll come back and get it some other time. Now we're gonna head home, but it's a fun trip. Tried a lot of stuff. Not a lot went, but we have a lot of projects that'll be fun to come back and work on. Really excited to come back and work Pow Pow. I really think I can send it now, and that would be my first V8. And also a lot of the 7 tier I would love to come back and get. And Saul will probably be here a lot. He doesn't have a job right now. I'll be here whenever I'm not editing this stuff or weddings. Yeah, gonna head home. Have like a 4-hour drive back to LA. But it's a good trip. Bishop's the freaking best. If you're in California and you're a climber, come climb Bishop. Right?
Yeah, if you haven't been here already, you're wrong. You're just wrong. You're living your life wrong.
You might meet Saul. Isn't that the most exciting thing?
Probably not.
You might meet Stout. Where is she?
Oh, see, that's exciting.
You might meet Stout. Stout.
Stout's a world class.
Say hi. Stout just said, don't forget to subscribe, like, share. And don't close the trunk on your friend's hand.
Oh, is that why we're stopping it?
Yes. But yeah, do that stuff. More videos to come. Bye.